Good morning. Today I'm going to do a brief seminar on all things abdominal, not the least of which is if the nation is on lockdown and you're thinking about how your abs look, your priorities are kind of out of whack. But I'm going to address some questions anyway, not the least of which is the one I've been addressing for 40 plus years. You cannot lose body fat by doing abdominal exercises. That is, you can do crunches, sit-ups, ab exercises till the cows come home, even after they've returned and have since made themselves comfortable out back. You're not going to lose any body fat by doing in the abdominal region by doing a lot of crunches and a lot of sit-ups and ab exercises. You may think you're going to do so. The psychology there is very strong. You're going to have to trust me on this one. I'm probably, at least as far as this goes, smarter than you. You cannot lose body fat in the abs by doing a lot of crunches and sit-ups. Number two, I'm asked often what the best abdominal exercises are, and people are always surprised when I say they are squats, deadlifts, lunges, and planks. To strengthen your abs, by far, those are the best exercises. Again, I'm going to drop some links below to a couple of kinetic exercises in motion, crossover crunches, scissor crunches, exercises that I do regularly to affect the abs, but I do those as much for a stretch for the low back as I do for abdominal exercises. The abs have one function above all others, and that's to stabilize the spine. It's what keeps you from scattering vertebrae all over the room when you squat or deadlift. It's the flexion of your upper abdominals in particular versus the spinal erectors, the muscles of your low back, flexing against each other. That's what keeps your spine stable, and that's what makes your abdominals stronger. So if you want to really strengthen your core, and that's a very sexy term in fitness these days, core strength, core strength, core strength. Well, your core is from here to here. It's the broad base of your low back through your hips and glutes up to and including your abdominal muscles. The best way to strengthen your core is to keep them under load for long periods of time. This would include squats, deadlifts, lunges, and planks. By far the best abdominal exercises. Lastly, and something that shouldn't be ignored, it shouldn't even be last, maybe you should have been first, are dietary concerns. If you really want to lose weight and body fat in particular in the area of your abdominal muscles, and my kitty is tearing my floor mat apart right now. If you want to lose weight in the area of your abdominal muscles, the single best thing that you can do is to create a calorie deficit daily and nurture that for at least a few weeks at a time. That is, find out what your basal metabolic rate is. If you burn $1,700 or $1,800 calories a day, and there's plenty of calculators online where you can figure that out. Find out what your basal metabolic rate, how many calories that you burn each day just by being alive. Create a deficit of 200 to 300 calories under that. Maintain that for several weeks, and you'll start to lose body fat, not just in your abs, but everywhere. That's a really good way to lose weight, eating less than you burn. It's mathematics. Anyway, so if you have any questions about any of those things, hit me up. You know where to find me, and I will be demonstrating a different exercise or new exercise come tomorrow.